I reported it to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I made a written report. At some point in making the written report, it's like, it looks like, we could benefit from actually talking to you on the phone. Would you mind calling the hotline? And I did. I talked to somebody on the phone named Kristen for about 15 minutes. And I told her my understanding of the story. I told her the links. I told her the profiles. I also reported it to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI. Yes, I did.
I just want the paper. I just want the paper. I just want the paper.
It's still a feeling that you love to hate. Don't hesitate to put in work just to get this pay. And all this talk about food, I guess I need a plate. And once the trap house boom, I guess I flip a state to get this rate. Money violent like I'm Miz and Rafe. Half a brick of yay. My fire work like Independence Day. Spark a split for haze. Niggas learn from that chink shit. Now my shooters move around, we moving Brinks with. I'm from the school of the hard knocks, from a hard block. I need a beat with a hard knock, flipping hard rock. Need a coupe with a hard top or a hard drop. Pull it out, they be all shocked, watch they jaw drop. My niggas crazy, but we optimistic. Cause I remember days I didn't have a pot to piss in. Somebody tell these pussy niggas I'm the best that did it. Your boy Dag, fire plane, that's the best description. Motherfuckers,
Yeah. I just want the paper. I just want.
You know who else want answers, champ? Champ. Yo, listen. When you see this face right here, trust me. When you see that expression right there, it means she means business. On my soul. BJ investigates, pushes the line. All right? She pushes the line on this Nova situation, as we spoke about in the past. Adam 22 and the dude from Soft White Underbelly, as I see it, and as a lot of people see it, champ, exploited Nova. They exploited Shorty. They used her for whatever they used her for, content. All right? And we feel a certain type of way because she is underage. You feel me? BJ feels strongly about this, as do a lot of us. And this is the update on the whole Nova situation. The video says, we need to talk about Nova, from No Jumper and Soft White Underbelly. Salute to the Cuzzles out there. Salute to BJ Investigates.
There is a child being exploited by adults and
Yep.
used for online content.
Yep.
And worse, she's being used for worse, actually. Many of these same adults who are exploiting her also had a hand to play in making her become a, quote, famous child prostitute. Critics of these behaviors are publicly mocked, harassed, and sometimes sexually.
Champ.
Please, nothing I say in this video should be taken as if it is an accusation of a crime or an allegation of wrongdoing, especially against anybody in particular. Please do not contact anybody.
The sensei says a lot of people thrust themselves, bro. Yo. Niggas be saying a lot of bullshit, but don't understand the real repercussions. All right? There's lawyers out there. There's people that work in law enforcement that can take shit a little further than what somebody like me would take it, or somebody like Hefe would do, because niggas don't really know, like, oh shit, yeah, well, this shit is something bigger than what it really is, champ.
Mentioned in this video, unless it is the appropriate law enforcement authorities. This video is meant to be a public safety announcement.
Champ.
Involving what I genuinely believe to be a life and death situation, not only for Nova, a perpetually, consistently missing child named Renaya Moorhead, but also for, who knows, uncountable, innumerable other children.
And with this whole David the singer and Celeste situation, it makes the Nova situation, if you pay attention to it, like, damn. Like, bro, these little girls be be missing, bro.
This morning, I saw something I never wanted to see.
Uh-oh.
I saw something I did not consent to see.
What was that?
It was within trying to follow all the rules over here, child's related corn.
Nah, see what I mean, bro? Y'all going too far, champ.
Depicting this child in multiple sexual
Nah,
acts. Now,
nah. Come on now, nah.
the time of the recording or the live streaming of this video, the videos, the material remains public, and it's just on a public social media website. Yes, I did report the content to.
As you should. Like, what you mean? You woke up and you seen videos of. Yeah, this shit crazy work, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Report fire out there. If anybody see any content of this young girl, please report that shit, bro. As soon as possible. And where's Shorty mother at?
The platform, and I'm going out of my way to try not to say the name of the platform because I do not want anybody to try and find it.
Right.
But it's just a regular social media platform. It's not even something off grid like, Discord or something. It's just a social media platform. These videos have been up since September 17th of this year. So yes, I did report them to the site. And as soon as I reported them to the platform, they disappeared to me. But I can still go to this social media profile and I can still see, you reported this item. It doesn't say, this was deleted. So I can't see it anymore, thank God. But it's still up. So for that reason, I'm going kind of out of my way not to say which platform it's on because I do not want a single another predator, creep, or freak to victimize this child. Yes. I also reported this to the authorities. I will actually be continuing to report this to more authorities. I'm going to keep reporting it until somebody does something about it. I reported it to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I made a written report. At some point in making the written report, it's like, it looks like, we could benefit from actually talking to you on the phone. Would you mind calling the hotline? And I did. I talked to somebody on the phone named Kristen for about 15 minutes. And I told her my understanding of the story. I told her the links. I told her the profiles. I also reported it to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI. Yes, I did.
That's what y'all get, bro. That's what y'all, listen, I'm not gonna hold you, right? Somebody gotta do something, bro. So listen, somebody gotta do something, bro. Think about it. Somebody has to do something, bro. They try to make it seem like that shit is all right. It's not. And there's lawyers and people out there that will write letters and call the supervisor and manager. It's above you now. I want to talk to your manager. It's people out there like that, bro. It's above you now. Yeah, you got to talk to your supervisor. Oh, my soul.
This child, Nova, has been all but advertised by adults, including her own mother, including YouTubers, grown men, Adam Grand Mason, 1622 of Nashua, with the No Jumper podcast, he himself, as well as the staff, hired staff or paid staff or whatever it is on that show, talent, I don't know how they have their agreements set up, but the people working at the No Jumper or on the No Jumper, they've also discussed, to varying degrees of what I consider to be appropriateness, this child.
Yes.
Some calling her names such as fast and grown. Do with that information what you will.
Yes. Y'all should have just got into a back and forth roasting battle with Stino. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have left that Nova shit alone. Got into a back and forth with Stino. We do a boxing match. BJ's not playing. Not gonna hold you. It's not the culture, champ.
Not
Not the
only
culture.
has she been doing more increasingly risky behaviors on her posts and her videos, not only the whole $60 for the horrendous painful S act, not only that, but I believe her life is also in danger because adults continue to drag her name into a Crips gang affiliated criminal RICO racketeering case of child S trafficking. Now, importantly, Nova's name, her real name or government, no names of Nova in the public documents have been listed. If Nova is in any way related to this lawsuit, it would just say like minor victim 15 or something. Like it wouldn't say her name anyway. But there's adults that have now dragged her name into it, including her mom, her mom's name into it as well.
Yep.
And these adults have put her life in danger, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yes. Whack 100. I'm talking to you, Unc.
Yeah, cuz. I got love. I got love, champ. The gingerbread man needs to be called out, champ, on my soul. The nastiest.
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to ATM Richie.
Yes. What? Talk to ATM Richie. Yeah. Talk to ATM Richie. Talk to these. On my soul. I'm going to say it for you.
What are y'all doing? Wake up. Wake up. Aunt Heffy. What are y'all doing?
Yes.
What does it take? What's it going to take?
Yes.
I had to see a naked little girl this morning on my timeline because it's been so normalized. I don't even pick it up no more. And all y'all have to say is, oh yeah, her and her snitch ass mama. That's all y'all have to say. And then whenever people come along to criticize it, we get harassed.
Yep.
Sexually.
Yep. Oh.
It gets defended.
Yep.
Because some kids is grown and.
Yep. Yep, Hefe. Because some kids is grown and they thrust themselves into the life, right? Which he probably still doesn't think he said anything wrong, which is so it's amazing, bro. Staying on 10.
Grown adults have dragged this child's name into a Crips gang Hoover indictment as an alleged snitch.
Yep.
Adam 16-gram Mason and Tania, Nova's mom, on the show. They had Nova come on to clear the air for the criminal Hoover Crips gang. The 15-year-old to clear the air that she ain't no snitch. Hello? Then we have the whole, what I believe to be, also went on Soft White Underbelly. And on that Soft White Underbelly interview 5 years ago or whatever, he said he's locked women up in kennels, made them eat cat food, all because they were renegades, all because they didn't want to have a pimp. Okay. This same man who said he's burned women, put cigarettes out on women.
And ATM Richie is going to learn the difference between content and what's not supposed to be content. He's probably under investigation for how hard he's been going, bro. Like he's been saying shit and he think he trolling, but you know, it's just certain shit you can't troll about and they're going to let you know.
Who he owned as, let's call it what it is for once, slaves. If you're in a freaking dog kennel getting burned with cigarettes and you can't leave, you're in a slavery situation. You're a hostage. You're a slave. Yes, you are. You're enslaved. So this man is now telling a 15-year-old, stay out the way. For better days and better plays, you better not snitch on the sex trafficking criminal gang. You better not. What is going on out here? Hello? What is it going to hello?
Yep.
I'm genuinely afraid for the life of this child. I'm actually scared for her life. And I don't know what to do.
You want to know what's crazy? So many of us I can't even say so many of us, right? But a lot of us have lost so many people. There's so many stupid, so much disgusting shit. I think when people see situations like this, they don't react enough.
Do not know what to do. I do not know what else needs to be done. I do not know what can be done other than the proper authorities getting involved, not only to help Nova, because she's been thrusted into global infamy. Everybody knows who she is now. They even said it on No Jumper one time. She's a famous child
Mm-hmm.
prostitute,
Yep.
a famous one. Makes her
Yep.
value go up, they were talking about.
Yep.
So she's a little bit uniquely positioned because she is widely known. However, there's a whole lot of this going on. And I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay. All I can do is what I've done. I definitely think the proper authorities need to get involved, not only to help Nova, but what clearly, in my opinion, appears to be an infested hotbed of child abuse going on all up and down Skid Row and definitely Figueroa corridor. I do not know why or how grown men with millions of subscribers are even legally allowed to produce, manufacture, and distribute materials such as this. But like I said, everybody's innocent until proved guilty.
It's nasty. It's nasty.
And sometimes, even if you're allowed to do something, I don't know why on earth you would want to. So, this is a call to action. I think the only way to make any difference here is to band together. We actually have to use those tip lines for the exact reason they were set up. We just have to. I'm seeing something and I'm saying something. I might not be able to control the outcome of this situation, and I might not be able to even control any part of it. But you know what I can control? There's certain things within my control. You know what one of them is? Using this platform to demand accountability, to demand investigations into this, for action to be taken to help not only Nova, but any and all children in this situation, to let authorities know that this might be business as usual in the culture to a certain ilk of degenerated criminal or buffoon, innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is not acceptable in our society. Children should enjoy their inalienable right to a childhood free from abuse of this kind. It should not depend on the color of their skin. It should not depend on their area code. It should not depend on their zip code. And it should not depend on the poor choices of their parents. This is not new. This is not new, Hoover criminal gang. This is not new. Child abuse like this has been going on for decades, right there in that very spot. With all due respect, I've seen what President Trump can do when he wants.
Auntie says, call to action, band together, call the tip lines. Nah, that's a fact, man. Like, niggas really got to start calling these damn lines, man. Because this shit is like, enough is enough, bro. Especially with the kids, bro. Enough is enough, man. I'm not going to lie, bro. This shit too much, man. This shit too much for me, man. But what you see, not only on social media, but things that go on around you, may be the one who saves a kid's life. And that's a big ass fact. On my soul. Yo, it's crazy, man. This shit's crazy work.
To put the full force of the standing guard that we have in this country to work over the past few weeks. I'll just leave it at that. In one way or another, I've at least been able to see that he can mobilize a law enforcement agency on a snap of a finger. So I'm asking everyone who sees this video to do everything that you possibly can within your peaceful power to shed light on Nova's life and death situation and to shed light on this horrific human rights abuses that are going on up and down Figueroa. These are civil rights abuses. These are civil rights abuses against children of extremely vulnerable people themselves. Children of addicts, addicts themselves. These are kids getting addicted to substances. Kids getting offered 60 freaking dollars. Kids getting offered 60 freaking dollars for a painful and humiliating act. I don't guess we could change everything everywhere, but I bet you they could hone in on Figueroa Corridor. It's been going on for decades. This is right there in Los Angeles, California, and it's being now published on multiple platforms which have millions of subscribers. Time's up. So, if you are a social media content creator, even if you don't normally talk about things like this, I would ask you please to consider picking up one portion of this story and shedding light on it. I believe this is a life and death situation, and I believe that we might have a responsibility to use the platforms that we have been afforded and given and earned. But it still is a blessing and an opportunity to have a platform, and I think that we could consider using it in a way to shed light on this situation. If you don't have a social media platform, if you don't have a large audience, fine. Call the tip lines. I'm going to get into some of the ones that I called. I'm going to read to y'all some of the things I wrote as an example in just a little bit, in just a minute. This is the call to action portion of the video. If you're a content creator, you don't like me, don't even mention me. I don't care. If you do like me, use my videos. I will not copyright strike. Use the videos, react to the videos. You can react to my video. You can react to the whole series. React to the whole series. I react to a video every day. I'll share the videos of you reacting to the videos. Just, we have to get the word out. I don't know what else to do. And finally, of course, there's reporting stuff to the tip lines yourself. If you see something, say something. I know that we are used to authorities not doing anything. I know that we're used to corruption running amok, but like, I just decided today that like we should maybe do something about this. So let's like actually get something done about this. What can be done? I don't know. I didn't know that, Donald Trump could snap his fingers and have a whole standing army in a city in tomorrow's time. So who knows what's possible if we make the right people aware? Who knows what's possible? Contact your favorite or least favorite. I don't care. Social media commentators, content creators. This is a call to action. This is a call to action. It's time. We have watched collectively Nova go from a 13-year-old with either 0 or maybe 1 tattoo.
Salute to Auntie for the goddamn super chat. On my soul, stand on 10. We got to stand on 1,000. It got to be 1,000 toes, man. We got to stand for something, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if you against snitching and you got a street code, this goes beyond that. This goes way beyond niggas snitching and all that other shit, bro. This is a kid that's been exploited and that's still being exploited by grown-ups. On my soul.